¿Y ya han pensado en la banda que van a tener? Sería bueno que pusieran un mariachi, ¿no?
No, no mariachi.
You will be able to marry us? What is this going to cost us? Ooh. The wedding's definitely gone well over the initial budget. It's just been tough, man.
Ella quiere tener un belly dance sorpresa.
¿Y cuándo es la fecha?
Este sábado.
En tan pocos días no sé si se puede hacer.
Hey, bud.
Call, give you a heads up.
No!
This here, the car is out there. I'm not supposed to look out the window.
Okay, Sean's gone, right?
I survived all this time not seeing her in her dress.
Hola, my name is Sahar and I'm 26 years old.
And I'm Sean, and I'm also 26 years old.
And you're watching Quiero Mi Boda. I was born and raised in LA. I'm half Salvadorian and half Persian. My mom was born in El Salvador and my dad was born in Iran. I'm so proud of my Middle Eastern roots that I actually took up belly dancing as a hobby. But I definitely have Latin blood in my veins too.
Damn, babe. Are you filming a novella or something I don't know about?
I should be, right?
Sahar definitely takes a long time to get ready. On the plus side, she definitely always does look the best.
That's right.
I was born and raised in LA. Both my parents are the typical Americans. Our family was very standard American family.
Thank you so much for having us for breakfast.
Special treat.
What is that?
This is called Fesenjun, and it's like usually made with beef, but you could add lamb or you could make it vegetarian. Lamb?
Trust me, it tastes better than it looks.
Do you want to try some?
When I first started dating Sahar, the things that were kind of a clash between our cultures were the different types of food. Just looking at the food, they'd be very hesitant to try it.
It's it's not that bad.
Sahar and I met in high school. Her status level was definitely all the way at the top. She was very popular, everybody knew who she was, and so she's up here, and I'm just this average varsity football player, and that's about it. One day in our class, she cut into my conversation and interrupted me and my friend talking.
And then we started hanging out at school, and then like about 2 weeks later, he asked me to be his girl, and we started going out like immediately after he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Look at the sunset, babe. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
You know, we can see these forever now because you're going to be my girl forever, right?
You just took me back to high school. It was like a total deja vu when you said, will you be my girl? Why did I ever fall for that? I actually thought it was kind of corny how he asked me to be his girl, but I guess it worked. I mean, look at us now.
What kind of question would be better than be my girlfriend? If you want to be my girlfriend, don't you?
Of course. I want to be your wife.
I love you.
I love you too. It feels like we've been together for ages, like almost 9 years. But it was actually really hard for us to be together because my parents are really traditional and they did not allow me to date. So we were forced to hide our relationship from everybody. My dad did end up finding out and it wasn't the best of times. But after getting to know Sean and seeing him for who he is, he definitely approved our relationship.
Even though it was pretty tough, I decided I'd stick it out. I realized she was worth it. After we'd been dating for about 4 years, we decided to move in together. Now we've been living together for about 4 years, and so I finally proposed to Sahar. With the help of Sahar's cousin Jasmine, we planned a surprise party.
The minute I walked through the door, I literally was so confused. And then the minute Sean grabbed my arm, it's like somehow I knew that he was gonna propose.
When she said yes, of course I was relieved. There's always that thought in the back of your mind that she could say no.
I would never say no. Only if the ring was really small. Just kidding. after I'd already said hi to everybody, the first thing I noticed was everybody was there except my dad. I was kind of sad that he wasn't there, but you know, at the same time, I get it. My dad's a really hard worker, so he couldn't be there. So I went to visit my dad at the car wash. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Sahar, how you doing?
I walked in, I sat down, and I immediately had to show him my ring. I couldn't hold it in anymore. Look.
Oh my God.
Sean finally proposed.
Oh, he got the permission a long time ago.
So he asked you?
Yeah.
A couple weeks before I proposed, I went and met with Sahar's dad and asked for his blessing first. You know, all he had to say to me was, welcome to the family. So it was a good feeling to know that after all this time, he finally approved of our relationship.
So what about the ceremony things? It's going to be rabbi there, huh? With Jewish way.
Yeah.
You know you have to do that.
I know. I have to talk to Sean about it. I mean, because, you know, he's Christian, but I want to do it. You know, for Mama and for you.
So I'm so happy for you. I love you too. I wish the best for you guys. And you make me so happy.
After all the drama that we've had in our life, now that I have my dad's blessing, I feel really confident in taking this next step with Sean.
It's good to have him in the family, even though it was not easy.
When my mom married my dad, it was actually really hard for her because she's Catholic, Latina, and my dad is Persian, Jewish.
Judaism is not an easy culture, so it's hard.
Well, not only that, but dad, he's really strict.
Very strict, so I had not to stand on his standards, and myself, I had to change my name, so it was not easy for me.
She really had to change a lot of her life and convert for my dad, so it's really comforting to know that my mom's gone through this because she can really help me and advise me and just be there for me.
Your persistence paid off, honey, and I can't believe we're finally getting married, and I'm so happy for my firstborn.
Our firstborn, Jesse, our firstborn getting married, and cheers to that.
¿Y ya han pensado en la banda que van a tener? Sería bueno que pusieran un mariachi, ¿no?
No, mamá, no mariachi.
¿Por qué no?
No, no me gusta, por favor. No quiero. I know my grandma really wants me to have mariachis at the wedding, but it ain't happening. Sorry. El Sean no le gusta.
No.
It doesn't match our wedding theme though. Stop kicking me.
All right, just in time. No more mariachis, please. Vamos a pensar, okay? Mariachi.
Last year to a good wedding, great wedding, and a great life together.
Cheers to that.
And
Cheers to
family.
that.
We live really close to the beach, so we like to go out as much as we can.
What's wrong, Sean? You seem so quiet.
I'm just, you know, thinking about all this wedding stuff. Just,
What are you so, like, worried about?
well, there's a lot of things. You know, just how's the ceremony gonna go? How's that gonna work?
Well, I mean, I talked to my dad, and he really, really is, like, insisting on doing a Jewish ceremony.
I'm okay with it, but how's that gonna work? 'Cause I'm Christian.
I don't know. I've never been to a wedding that was mixed, you know?
It's going to be very difficult to mix all the cultures together for the ceremony, but we're going to do the best we can to incorporate a little bit of everything so that everyone's happy.
The other thing is, my mom was telling me about all these things that we have to get, and like, I have no idea where to start, and I'm like starting to stress out. So what do you think about having a wedding planner? Because you know me, like, I don't handle stress very well, and I really don't want to be stressed that day.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that we know that use wedding planners just because it keeps the schedule and keeps everyone on task and makes it easy for you. I was totally on board, and any stress that I can take off of her shoulders and put onto this wedding planner is gonna take weight off my shoulders.
I feel good now that we talked about everything, and we should definitely start that checklist.
All of this wedding planning is gonna be pretty tough, so I'm gonna do anything I can to take the stress off of her and make it easy for her to do. You will be able to marry us?
How many guests are you expecting?
Like 4.
What is this gonna cost us?
Ooh.